Greetings all, and welcome back to Globbits gaming channel. Some more World of Tanks for you. This time, the End sent me this replay a while ago. He's platooned up with his mate Dippy, awesome name, love it, and Tanker even. Dippy and the End are in their IS-7s, and Kentucky's in his bat chat. Now, I've entitled this video to basically highlight to people, if you're against, let's just put it in perspective before I start gabbling on. It's a 38% chance to win. Alright, they've got some really good players on their team. And sometimes doing the things that the good players don't expect will get you more rewards than playing into their hands, if that makes any sense. The enemy team are going to be expecting them to go down there, down this valley, go to the corner, slug it out on the corner, etc, etc, etc. But the End and Dippy, they must have been on TeamSpeak. I assume they're on TeamSpeak. And I've basically decided that, you know what, fuck it, let's not do that. Let's not do what they expect. Now, some people will ridicule them, you know, saying, oh, you're a bunch of camping noobs and all the rest of it. But as it carries on, as it works out from the rest of this game, it's actually not a bad idea to do this. I mean, look at what's happening already. The enemy T-71's an early scout and run down here. Okay, and he spotted all these guys come across, and we've already lost a tier 8. Now, it's a tier 10 game, so probably you think, you know, maybe a tier 8 is not that much of a big deal, but it just goes to show that the enemy team are they're worthy opponents. Now, the End told me on TeamSpeak after he sent me the replay, no, after a lot of whinging saying, Globbs, when are you going to show my replay, man? God damn it. That he basically thought, you know what, screw it. Now, this is the End's pimp tank, okay? He uses this thing for clan wars, hence why he carries 25 rounds of the APCR premium ammunition, and an automatic fire extinguisher, etc, etc. So, yes, he is firing gold, but then again, as I've always said, from all the gripes and whinging and bitching that goes on about gold rounds, they're part of the game, you can buy them, everyone else is fucking shooting it, so why not do it yourself? You know, if you can't beat them, join them, sort of thing. So let's have a look at the battle so far then. Pretty standard deployment from our team, apart from obviously this, the End's platoon. Normally you've got some guys up around D8. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to fast forward it slightly, just so we can get into the action a bit quicker, because there is a lot of camping going on. Hardcore camping. Basically, this is a Saturday morning for me here, and what I'm basically doing today, pretty much my entire day, is going to be making videos to put out slowly over the next. Oh, there we go, T-57 Heavy, first contact. To put the few videos out over the next few days or so, just to give you guys some subscriber replays, because you guys are spending the time and effort to actually, you know, send these replays in. So I thought I might as well do you some justice and actually sort some videos out for you. Now, here we go. Now here the poking starts. That son of a bitch didn't know what hit him. That guy just went around that corner and went, shit, my health. Where's all this health gone? Yeah. Now, you would think that they would be reporting to their friendlies, by the way, don't go around that corner unless you want to get your ass handed to you. You'd think, wouldn't you? But no, that's 704 appears and takes 500 damage for his trouble. No problems with the APCR going straight through the centre of this object 704. Artillery's having a pop. Bounce the BL-10. Yeah. And take him out. Again, there's 2 dead tank destroyers around that corner. You reckon they'd get the idea and just not bother coming round? It seems like they've realised. They think, oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, don't go around there, you're going to die. But then, let's speed it up again. It seems that long-term memories are not a strong point of the enemy team, even though they have got really high ratings. Yep, there you have it. Another 704 gets his ass handed to him around the same corner. Now, there's a bit of a tank graveyard going on there. Now, to me, I think about going the other way. Now, look what's happened on the map. The entire team's basically folded. You got some guys over here going for the cap, but then Dippy and Kentucky Tanker are defending the cap circle from this direction, and the End's still sitting here. Now, some would say, you know, the End, come on, bro, play the game, you know, stop camping, stop being a camper. But it's working. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, are they still going to insist on coming round? The last spotted place for the T-57 Heavy was around this corner. You know, he's having a look, he's checking out what's happening. You know, Dippy's got Kentucky there, yep, in his back chat. So they managed to double team that IS-7 that came around that corner. And we're capping. Yes, we are capping. Ha 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 ha. Are we going to win by cap though? I wonder. Surely by now there's going to be nobody around this corner. They're really not going to be that stupid to come around the corner again, are they? Really? Up to 60% cap? 70%? Are they going to cap? Oh no! There's a Jaeger Tiger. And an E-50M. They're in serious bother now. Yeah, the E-50M takes out the 268, and it's just an IS-8 left against the Jaeger Tiger, and he gets taken out by the Jaeger Tiger. Oh dear. Now the End's starting to get jittery. Starting to get impatient. It's just these boys and a scumbag left. So which way are they going to come from? I wonder. I'm surprised that the End and that's not getting absolutely ridiculed in chat by now, by his own team. Normally this is what happens to me if I do a bit of a camping sort of thing going on. I tend to get moaned at quite a lot. I'm just skipping the replay forward because he did actually spend a hell of a long time sat here aiming. I mean, kudos to him because I wouldn't have the patience to do this. T-57 Heavy. Now it's an auto-loader. So at the End, standard issue auto-loader tactics. Yeah, big burst damage. Now he's sat in the open with a 30-second reload. So the End backs off, protects his hull. Yeah, starts a bit of side. I'd probably side scrape here personally, but I don't drive the IS-7, so I don't know about the angling of the armour. I'd personally be side scraping. He's got this area locked down now, and these two, that T-57 Heavy just put a whole magazine into him. Took away a good half of his health. E-50M comes around the corner again. There's a fucking tank graveyard there. Chances are there's going to still be somebody watching. I do love the reload sound of the IS-7 as well. The old crank, you know, the old... I imagine it's a ratchet handle when they put the shell in the breech. It really does look cool. It sounds really cool. I'd love to see the inner workings of some of these tanks, how they actually used to load the shells. It must have been like a massive team effort to ram the shells into the breech quick enough to be able to reload in like 10-15 seconds or so. I know the modern tanks do use like automatic rammers and ammo selectors and all this kind of stuff for, you know, health and safety reasons and all that kind of good stuff, so the crews don't have to handle the big shells and stuff. Come on, where's that T-57 Heavy? He can't possibly be fucking thinking about coming around there again. All the enemy's got left is that 57 Heavy and an E4. I mean, to be perfectly honest, it's pretty much all she wrote now. Well, in fact, no, it's in the balance actually. You know, if this 57 plays his cards right, these guys are going to have trouble. They're going to have trouble. Oh, here we go, he's poking again. Artie was pre-aiming, the End's just looking there, you know, and the guy backs off, you know, he's screwed. That guy's screwed. And here comes Kentucky in his back chat. He must have told at the End, go on bro, I've got him. You know, he's on like no health whatsoever. Go deal with this E4. And I think that's exactly what happens. Just keep an eye on Kentucky. Yeah. 57 Heavy gets one shot into him, two shots into him. But he finishes him off. Now they're asking for artillery support against the E4. Everyone's... the general consensus I've got about the E4 is people, they say it's not as powerful as it used to be. But I tell you what, from what I've seen, I don't want to have to face one. I really don't want to have to face one. Here we go, here's the abuse from the enemy team already. You guys camped the whole game? It's like, well yeah, because why am I going to go charging ahead and die with the rest of my team when I can sit back and camp and wait for you half-injured idiots to roll into the base thinking you've won it? Because the thing is, if you think about it from their perspective, they're probably thinking, oh, these guys don't know what they're doing. They've probably got XVM, they've probably done that, realise they're not that high on the efficiency scale, think, oh, these guys are idiots. Ah, but you see, stats are not always... a true representation of the player's skill. The thing is, I get surprised a lot more when low efficiency players play really well than high efficiency players play really badly, because it tends to, it's one of those things. I found this was in the army when yeah, apparently that's a weak spot. When I was in the military, the higher you get up the ranks, the more things are expected of you. If you're a lowly private or lowly trooper and you do something amazing, it's like everyone's like, oh, right, that's really cool, that's really cool. But then when you're like higher up the ranks, people expect it from you. You get a high tier player or a higher efficiency player, people think, you know what, this guy's going to be awesome. You get a low efficiency player and you can get caught out by them, especially as a higher efficiency player. You know, you think, oh, he's just a scrub nub, I can deck him, I can destroy him. But then again, all of a sudden he appears from a place you wouldn't expect and puts a 500 damage shell into your ass. You know, it's one of those strange things. Anyway, this game's pretty much in the bag. It's one artillery piece versus 3 tanks. There we go, GW Tiger. Now the end could get his top gun here if he plays his cards right. If he's got any sense, he's screaming on TeamSpeak at the minute. Give me that! Give me top gun! Give me top gun! Give me top gun! Does he get it? No! Fucking artillery steals it at the end. Oh, no way. Oh, that was unreal. Oh, never mind. Right, let's look at some post-game stats of that one then, just to give a bit of an assessment on it. Alright then, post-game stats. I'm not a tier 10 player, but I'd be happy with those results. Kentucky Tanker in the end to get joint first place on the experience earned. Kentucky did a little bit more damage in the end, but not that much more. The one platoon basically carried that game. That for me was a platoon carry against a really good team. Apparently, from what I've heard, Spicy is one of the top clans on the NA server, which shows in the results. You know, the E50M there, 4,715 damage. Yeah, not too bad an effort at all, really. I did find it quite amusing that the E50M got like 100 less experience than the top players on the winning team, but I think that's because of the new mission system, where if you do really well then you get extra experience, which I think is fucking awesome. You know, if you really do excel in a game and you're on the losing team, you still get as many credits and experience as the winning team, which I think is amazing. That's needed to be in there for ages. That's needed. I'm so glad that happened, because even if you try your best and get 4,715 damage in a medium tank in a tier 10 game and still lose, you know, you actually get recognised for your efforts, if you know what I mean. Okay. He fired 12 shots, hit 11, penned 11, but thing is, he's firing premium. I mean, look at that bill. You know, 57,000 credits on ammunition, 18,000 to repair. You're not going to be making profit doing that, but like I said, it's his pimp tank. You know, he plays it in Clan Wars, and he's probably in between Clan Wars games. You know, it's just one of those things. Quite a bit of potential damage received. I mean, he bounced 4 shots, 3,920, which could have killed him if it wasn't for his armour. Didn't get a lot of spotting damage, but then again, it was artillery shooting. Not a bad effort at all, really. So there you go, the end. I've done it for you. Your replay's up, bro. Okay, one thing I've took away from this game, and I will take it away and digest it, is when you're playing against really good players and you're not that good, in my case, don't do what they expect you to do. Do the unexpected, you know, because they think that they're going to go and steamroller you. You know, use their confidence against them. You know, and if you see them, shoot them. Don't be scared of them just because they're unicorn players. So anyway, as far as I'm concerned, that's me sorted and done. Upcoming things, I'm going to do my comic review. I'm going to do some bits and pieces from subscribers. I'm going to make a little compilation of a subscriber, etc, etc. So watch this space. If you like the video, please subscribe, etc, etc. Do all that good stuff. Talk about it in comments, in chat, things you would have done differently, things you picked up, things you realise, or something I've said wrong. You know, that seems to be the key theme with videos. As soon as you say something wrong doing this YouTube shenanigans, someone's so quick to point out that, oh, Globbs, you're wrong. Brr. Anyway, I'm all for it. As you notice in some of the comments, if you go back to the other videos, I do reply, I do read them. It comes up on my phone and I do read them. And if I deem them worthy of a response, not that I'm anything special, but if I do deem it worthy, I can comment constructively, and I will do. So as far as I'm concerned, guys, that's me done. On to more videos. Take care for now, guys. See you out there. Bye now.